What if I told you that the man who would become William IV, King of the United Kingdom, once lived an adventurous life at sea? Born in 1765, young William, the third son of King George III, was never expected to ascend to the throne. His destiny seemed to lie elsewhere, on the decks of the Royal Navy's ships. At 13, William joined the Navy, embarking on a nautical journey that would span 2 decades. The sea was his classroom, the ship his home, and the crew his family. His experiences at sea shaped him, instilling in him a sense of duty, resilience, and camaraderie. His naval career earned him the nickname the Sailor King. Despite the harsh conditions and challenges, he relished his time at sea, embracing the thrill of adventure and the camaraderie of his fellow sailors. So the young prince, who was never expected to be king, had a seafaring adventure before he ascended the throne. A fast forward to 1830, and our Sailor King finds himself in an unexpected position. As the third son of King George III, William IV was not initially primed for the throne. Yet the untimely deaths of his older brothers, George IV and Frederick, Duke of York, propelled him to the forefront. Complicating matters further was William's lack of legitimate heirs. Although he fathered 10 children with his long-term mistress, actress Dorothea Jordan, none could inherit the throne due to their illegitimate status. This predicament led to his marriage to Adelaide of Saxe-Meiningen, a union marked by mutual respect but marred by personal tragedy. Despite multiple pregnancies, the couple tragically lost all their children, either at birth or in infancy. This left the succession uncertain, casting a shadow of anxiety over their reign. However, they faced this challenge with grace and determination, remaining beloved figures among their subjects. And so, William IV, the Sailor Prince, became an unlikely king. William IV's reign may have been brief, but it was a time of significant change. His time on the throne was marked by a series of sweeping reforms that would forever alter the face of Britain. The Reform Act of 1832 stands as a significant milestone. This act expanded the voting franchise, extending the right to vote to a larger portion of the population. Yet, the reforms didn't stop there. During William's reign, the British Empire took a monumental step towards equality with the abolition of slavery in 1833. A stride towards humanity that reflected the changing values of the era. And as the winds of change blew, the Victorian era dawned. This period, named after William's successor, Queen Victoria, marked the beginning of a new chapter in British history. Under William IV, Britain began to transform into the modern nation we recognise today. So, what did the Sailor King leave behind? William IV, despite his relatively short reign, left a significant imprint on British history. His naval career earned him the affectionate nickname the Sailor King, and his influence on the Royal Navy's modernisation is still recognised today. His reign was marked by significant political reform, including the landmark Reform Act of 1832, which extended voting rights and restructured parliamentary representation. This paved the way for greater democratic representation in the decades that followed. His reign also saw the transition to the Victorian era, a period of profound change and progress in Britain. Despite his lack of heirs, William IV's influence extended beyond his death with the ascension of his niece, Queen Victoria, to the throne, ending the Hanoverian line but initiating a new age of monarchic influence. So ended the reign of William IV, a king who steered Britain through a time of change, laying the foundations for the era to come.